Salamun alaikum and welcome to another episode of Quranists Responses to Critics. In this video, we will be giving you a preview of the upcoming discussion of the video made by Nouman Ali Khan. Nouman Ali Khan has accused Quranists of being hypocrites, which is a really horrible accusation. But we will examine this accusation and we will show that actually no, Nouman has completely conjured up evidence to prove his case. I must say, personally, I do this video with a heavy heart because I had previously great respect for the work of Nouman Ali Khan. Nouman Ali Khan has raised the bar in Quranic scholarship in the world of traditional Islam. Usually, traditional Islam is about historicizing the Quran. So basically what they do is they take certain verses and they say, okay, well, this was revealed for so and so at such and such a time. That's called asbabun nuzul, or the reasons of revelation. But Nouman, no, he doesn't do that. What he does is, very commendably, Nouman actually applies the verses raw. He takes the verses and he looks at them and he says, okay, well, this applies to that, this applies to this, and so on. I thought, wonderful, wonderful. Nouman has done a fantastic job. And he has a magnificent eye for detail. That's Nouman. I used to seriously respect his work. I used to follow them, watch his videos and try to get as much from it as possible. And then I saw his statement about Quranists, calling them hypocrites. I thought, wow, this is very unlike Nouman. Nouman would not easily do something like this, but that's what he did, and I had to analyze it, and then I realized that actually no, he did not provide strong evidence for this. Actually, he provided little or no evidence. And I must say, for a person of Nouman's competence and skill, this is just a big shame. And we will prove that in the subsequent parts to this, part 2, part 3, and part 4, we will show how Nouman conjured up evidence. But today, let us look at Nouman's basic argument. Nouman starts off by quoting a verse of the Quran, and that's either chapter 2 verse 27 or chapter 13 verse 25. It's something which I cannot verify because he did not give a reference, but according to the phraseology he used, it's either one of those two verses. In those verses, Nouman translates that Allah, these people, whom he will say are Quranists, they cut apart what Allah commanded to be joined. They cut apart what Allah commanded to be joined. Nouman says, this is Quran and Hadith or Sunnah. And Quranists have cut them apart. They have cut apart Allah and the Messenger, according to Nouman. Then, Nouman says, this refers to hypocrites. Not only that, he says Allah, it says that this refers to hypocrites. And then he says, therefore, Quranists are hypocrites. And then he quotes another a bit of information. Again, he does not give references, but it does seem to echo a particular hadith, which Nouman says, okay, well, this is also about hypocrites. When the Prophet gave them a command, they said, is this in the Quran? And if it's not, we don't have to follow it. So Nouman is saying this obviously refers to Quranists, and therefore Quranists are hypocrites. So with those three steps, Nouman has said Quranists are hypocrites. This seems to be okay, except for one thing. At every single instance, Nouman has conjured up evidence. Every single instance, not even one or two, but no, every single one, every 3 steps, every one of those 3 steps, he has conjured up evidence. And we will prove that in the upcoming videos. So I hope you stay tuned and watch out for part 2 of Quranists Responses to Critics, Nouman Ali Khan. And inshallah we will gain another perspective on this. Once we've seen Nouman's perspective, now we will see the Quranist perspective on this. please watch Nouman's video. The information should be on this page as well. Thank you very much. Bye.